Sir, 2 minutes I will leave a join, sir.
Okay. All right, so today is June 19th, 2021, and it is MS evening session number 727. And officially, this is the first Indian batch session for Mohit Sendal Kumar, who has been a very regular attendee in the US batch. For the summer, he's been drafted to the Indian batch according to his wish. Let us start with the promise and prayer. I pray to my God and I pray to my dearest Almighty that every single student who has joined this Skype window is vested and bestowed upon the blessing of having the proper knowledge capital and the level of perseverance needed for facing their surmounting challenges in life. Every single student who has joined in this Skype window is having the whole lot of wisdom that is required for handling distractions, handling disturbances, handling negative consequences, and handling negative people in their lives. I pray that every single student who has joined this Skype window is holding up the maturity of expecting less from the others, but giving more than what the others have expected from them. I want them to be a giver, an universal giver, rather than expecting somebody to provide them. I pray that every single student who has joined here is having a lot of golden ideas in their domain. They do their therapies regularly, they do their subliminals regularly, and they keep themselves very fit, both mentally and physically, and also emotionally and spiritually. God bless all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now, let's move on to the next protocol procedure of MS evening sessions. After a very long time, we have someone who has joined from the US batch. We had been having that as a custom. Last year, we had Kiran joining, we had Nitin Murugan join, we had Reshwar joining from the US. So after a long period of time, Mohit has joined from US. He also joined the Indian batch. So Mohit, I would like to first of all introduce every single person. It's my responsibility. I would like to first introduce my daughter, Mitra. So Mitra will introduce herself. Everybody say your name and your grade and any welcome note that you would like to. Mitra.
Hi Mohit, I'm Mitra, you must be knowing me, and I'm grade 9 this year. And you have been a very good performer, you have been a wonderful performer in US batch. I have seen you performing lot of times in skits and presentations. You have given your full efforts and you have put lot of efforts in it. And I really appreciate it. And we expect more from you, and we also wish that you are going to perform really well in this session too. All the very best and do well in all the activities, Mohit. Welcome.
Thank you, Mitra.
All right, so the next person I would like to put across is my niece, actually Mridubashni. She is Mitra's cousin. Mridubashni is my niece, my cousin's daughter, and I want Mridubashni to introduce herself to Mohit.
Okay, sir. Good evening, Mohit. I am Mridubashni. I am in grade 11. Hope you will enjoy the Indian batch. All the very best for your future activities.
Hi. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce you to my other relative. His name is Guru Prasanna. He is one way also my nephew, Mridubashni's cousin. So Guru Prasanna, introduce yourself to Mohit.
Yes, sir. Hi, Mohit. Myself, Guru Prasanna. I'm in grade 9. I think you will enjoy the Indian
Okay.
Indian batch too.
Right. The next person I would like to ask to introduce himself is the senior most person of MS evening sessions, Balaji.
So welcome Mohit to Indian batch. So I am Balaji. So I'm going to finish final year in Indian college, and you will enjoy these sessions, and you will learn each and every session of in your own way of learning. So welcome Mohit.
Thank you, Balaji Anna.
Okay, so the next person after Balaji is on seniority basis is Sanjay Bhaskar. Sanjay, introduce yourself to Mohit.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mohit. I'm Sanjay Bhaskar. I have completed my 12th grade. Since you have already attended MSES, I know, I think you will do good. Hope you will do good. All the best.
Thank you, Sanjay Anna.
And the next person I would like to introduce to you is not a new person. It's very familiar to you. And as a seniority, he comes next. Dakshin Siddharth.
Thank you, sir. So welcome back, Mohit. It's been a long time. You must know me, obviously. I'm Sakshin Siddharth, and like it's been a long time since we have been together in MS evening sessions. So looking forward to having a lot of fun with you. And specifically in the month of August, there were a lot of points of time where we really had a good time. Who could forget your joke about heavy duty school? Sir knows that as well, and hope to resume the fun with you. Thank you for joining again. Let's hope for the best. Thank you.
And
Thank
Dakshin Siddharth, yeah, Dakshin Siddharth is in the second grade. Forgot to mention. Hey, grade
Great. Okay, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. So Mohit, I'm in the 11th grade now. So sorry, sir. Like I went too informally, sir.
Check. Yeah, Mohit, you were speaking and I interrupted. Sorry.
I was about to say thank you, Dakshin Anna.
Right. The next person who would introduce herself to you is next in the seniority list. There are three people who are in the same, three girls who are in the same grade. They are very best friends to each other. And out of those three, the first one is Kalpita Sri. Kalpita.
Thank you, sir. A warm welcome, Mohit. A few times I have heard about your performance by Sir and Dakshinana, and expecting the same. I'm in grade 10th in Polachi, and we'll make sure that we are accommodating you properly.
Thank you.
After Kalpita, it is going to be Udayashri Brinda. Brinda.
Okay, sir. So good evening, Mohit. I am Anna Sudeshri Brinda in grade 10th. So I'm really very happy to meet you in Indian batch and all the very best for all your activities. Welcome, Mohit.
Thank you.
The next person after Udayashri Brinda is Vishnupriya, who is also in the 10th grade. Vishnupriya.
Yes, sir. So welcome, Mohit, to the Indian batch. I have attended the US batch last year when you were also part of the US batch. So that was a team skit. So it was really nice. It is really nice having you here again. So all the best for the upcoming activities, and hope you will give your best and you will enjoy this sessions.
Thank
and
you,
I'm great.
Anna.
Yeah. Okay, so after Vishnupriya, in the seniority wise, it was supposed to be Mitra, but Mitra has already introduced herself to you. The next comes Ritan Nitish, who is in the grade 9. Ritan.
Thank you, sir. So, hello, Mohit. I'm Ritan Nitish from Jodhinagar, Pollachi, near Sars locality, and we are really happy to welcome you here. And Shar told you about in the group, and we are really happy to welcome to MSc Initiations Indian batch.
Thank you, Ritan Anna.
All right. Mohit again sitting down there after your reflection put Ritan. Right. The next person who is going to introduce himself to Mohit is Aswatthama.
Thank you, sir. So, good evening, Mohit. I'm Ashwathaman from grade 7, and uh, and we proudly welcome you to the Indian batch. Welcome back, Mohit.
Thank you.
Okay, so there is one more person. Looks exactly like a Pepsi tin. He's my cousin Mohit, and he's in grade 5. His name is Sibi Adityan, but the cheesecake is absent today, hasn't informed, and he will visit. So let him come, I will introduce. Now Mohit, my name is Manigan Sundaresan, and I'm in the 3rd grade. Welcome back to the MS Evening Sessions.
Thank you, sir.
So Mohit, it's time for you to introduce and your feeling about MS Evening Sessions and all that. So everybody is waiting for you to get introduced to them. Come on.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mohit Sandil Kumar, and I'm going to the 8th grade. I really like MS evening sessions.
Right.
Thank you, Mohit.
So Aswathaman, that's Mohit Anna, not Mohit.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, no.
That is okay. You come into the middle. So Mohit, you are instilled into an activity which my boys and girls are really doing well from yesterday, and it's called as the Scientists Interception. And there are 2 teams. One team is led by Guru Prasanna, who got introduced, and Guru Prasanna's teammates, we will put a list for you. And there is another team led by Udayashri Brinda. We will send the list. Now, you are joining in the midway, and I have instilled you into Udayashri Brinda's team. She is the captain, and Mitra is also in that team. For a better understanding, Mitra will explain what it's going to be so that you can immediately get inside and try to give your best performance in today's presentation. Both the teams are going to make the presentation today, so you can also give your part. So be slower, be clearer, simpler, and he should immediately jump into the presentation with your explanation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, Mohit. So as you might see in the Skype call itself, the activity's name is Scientists Interception. So here the main character is going to be played by Sir. As you might be knowing, his character is a negative role, and his name is Astreya Idamaran. So he is working in Indian government, a special officer in that. What he's doing is he's sending us all, totally around 12 people, including you. So 13 people, including you. So he's sending us to a mission. We are approaching a forest where we have a lot of hostages and people who have been kidnapped. So you might have come across a lot of activities like this in US batch. So it is very much similar to that. So what you must do is there are 15 problems. Sir will give a separate time for team Brindaka. He will give a separate time so that I will explain the problems that we are going to face. We have selected 5 problems from the 15, and we are going to give a set of solutions. So to make it easier for you, what we have did is we have prepared a PowerPoint presentation, and in the first slide there is an introduction. In the second slide there is an introduction, and it will be very easy for you to present that. So we are going for a mission, but we have certain weaknesses. The main motto of this activity and the big point in this activity is each and every person here is having a disability. That is a weakness. So I would like to state my weakness. My weakness is I will forget everything that is related to my job. So I am a scientist and I have forgotten a lot of things related to my job. So it is also going to be a skill. So in the presentation, we will have to act upon our weaknesses. So once we get into our meeting room, I'll explain it in detail. And if you have any ideas and solutions for the problems, you can let us know and you can present it. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me, Mohit.
Smart explanation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I understand.
Okay.
Right. So since I'm giving a buffer extra time for Udayashri Brinda's team, Sibi Adityan, C.B. Adityan. Why are you late?
Sir, net is not coming, sir.
It will never come to anybody. Okay. Okay, listen to me. Focus on what I'm speaking. Now, since I'm giving a buffer extra time for Udeshri Brinda's team, in order to fit Mohit into the proceedings, Team Guru Prasanna need not wait. So, without the diction fixtures addition to this, you can also go to your team meeting window and you can also fix that. So, leader Brinda.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, how much time would you be requiring for fitting Mohit into the presentation module?
Sir, 10 to 15 minutes, sir.
10 minutes or 15 minutes?
Sir, 15 minutes, sir. Shall I ask my teammates, sir?
Adalani first century.
So, friends, you have any idea of team discussion?
15 minutes.
My idea is 15 minutes, Brinda.
Right.
Okay. 15 minutes should be.
That's understandable. 15 minutes. So, in Guru Prasanna, you have the same 15 minutes for making all the cosmetic changes in your presentation. There is always a scope of improvement. There is nothing called as perfect line. There is always a scope of improvement. Try improve. Okay? Now, come on.
Okay.
Get on to the respective window. Mitra, add Mohit to your meeting window.
Yes.
15 minutes. Your time starts. Okay, go to the window, then I'll start the timing.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can I share the link for our meeting room, sir, for Mohit, sir?
Please do that.
Sir, I have sent in the chat, sir.
Thank you. Okay, come to the main window, please.
Main window, sir.
Okay, so everybody, go there and then I'll start the timer. Mohit, you can join. And if you have got any questions, you can always ask me.
Okay, sir.
All right. Come on.